Okay, that was the second episode.
Yeah, it definitely was.
What just happened?
I don't agree with that question as much as I did during the first episode. I think this episode was more straightforward.
I'm not sure what to talk about.
Yeah. Well, once again, it all looked very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, that's for certain. Stories happening, I'm sure.
Kind of. I'm definitely more curious about what's happening now because the robot can eat the main character.
So he needs to eat him in order to evolve.
That's an interesting way of putting it. I mean, like, a Pokemon reference isn't usually what you use to describe a giant robot fighting show. But, I mean, it's more like a Transformer than a Pokemon, but it works. I understand what you mean.
I love by the fact that you took the term evolution for that sentence and used that as Pokemon. Then the fact that I just say he needs to eat him,
Yeah.
and you don't even comment about that. You just comment
Well,
about
that's what
Pokemon.
happened.
You know, crap him out.
And I guess he gets the power there. Of course, also we get to see Mamimi
Yeah.
is apparently fire.
Yeah.
cult?
So is she the one who starts the fires?
Yeah.
I see.
Both of the school, the school and the other thing.
Maybe this episode was some kind of slam on like following a cult, where it's like trying to.
I don't feel like anything in Fooly Cooly is like has a message about society or
So
anything.
a lot more like just development of the character, really. It's just a lot darker than you would first think.
Yeah.
So she did burn down the boathouse. I think they call it a boathouse. I'm not sure
Yeah.
exactly what that
She
is.
burned down a
And
bunch
she
of stuff.
probably
That's what
burnt
I
down
assumed.
the elementary school when she was younger.
Yeah, that's what I was led to assume. As soon as they were like, well, she went to the
Mhm.
elementary school, I'm like, wow, she's burning stuff in this game.
Good fight scene though. Also, it reminds me of Gurren Lagann, you know, with the drill.
It was made by the same company, Gainax.
Well, that's true, but still, drills. So does that mean that's a Gurren?
No.
Oh,
Use the login. Pay attention.
yeah, true, because he ate him.
Maybe she's been starting to burn things
I would-
now.
I would
because she's
love-
lonely.
To mention the fact that the main character is taking all of this surprisingly well.
Yeah. Only the ordinary happens around here.
He's a very deadpan kind of character.
Yeah, he definitely feels like his character is written in the aspect of like, I don't care about anything.
Yeah, very nihilistic kind of guy.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, what's your opinion on fire? Good or bad?
Good.
I'm gonna say it's good.
I see. And the robot has a name now. He's called Kanti, after the god of the black flame.
Oh, okay.
I didn't catch that. Interesting.
Well, I knew that was what Mamimi was calling the robot, although I didn't know if that would be the actual name because it sounded like she was just calling the robot by another name.
Some of the main characters in Friends were like saying that she gets bullied, Mimi.
Mm-hmm.
So like maybe she's doing this to like deal with the fact that she's bullied and her boyfriend is gone.
That's likely.
So can Conte fly?
Yes.
Okay.
And he has to stand like this.
And
Praise the sun.
sometimes he has black wings and a halo. But the halo isn't real. It's like, it's on a string.
So, whenever I see him fly, I just imagine praise the sun. If you guys get that reference, then yeah.
It's, Dark Souls?
Yes,
Yeah.
praise the sun.
I mean, she's definitely going through some kind of phase of grief.
Oh yeah, she's going through something already.
Well, she definitely is going through something now, but it's also probable that she was going through she burned down the elementary school
Yeah.
for some reason.
She's been going through a lot of things for a while, probably.
She has mild sociological problems.
I like Fooly Cooly. It feels like an indie film.
Yeah, it does, actually.
I feel like the medical place is being built up more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why yet, but
It's not a place for people to work.
yeah. But the adults are happy about it.
Yeah.
I just thought of this. Or it took a few rewatches to get this, but I think, like, she's believed in, like, Kanti, the god of the black flame, like, she's believed that that's a real thing for a long time, and because she hated, like, the elementary school, when it burned down, whether or not she caused that, she viewed that as, like, the god of the black flame saving her from having to go to school or something.
It's very possible.
And that's also the day that she met Naoto's brother, so that might have something to do with why she fell in love with him, because she associates him with the day that the place she doesn't like burned down. So yeah, I can understand why it might be hard to find something specific to say about
Yeah.
It's me. Okay, here's a good topic we can talk about. The panty shot. How about it?
Which one?
Oh, that's a good question to ask.
All of them.
Okay. What do you have to say about it?
I don't know. Just say something. You want a topic, and I gave you it.
Like, I heard you say panty shot while we were watching the episode, but I think I was more focused on the robot floating into the sky during that part. So.
I understand, what part of the screen you choose to focus on.
Yeah.
There's definitely also, be it a kind of relationship that we would be used to normally, there is definitely now a strong relationship than there was between our main character and Omimi because of the promise he made at the very end of this episode.
Yeah. Do you think they're gonna start doing some romantic stuff with it?
I don't think they're going to be doing any fooly cooly.
No, that'd be too much. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't hate to see them as a couple.
They might hang out around each other more than they were.
Yeah.
It seemed like they were already pretty good friends.
There is like a gap between their ages, but I wouldn't mind.
It would be very strange, but I wouldn't put it past them.
Well, less of a gap than between the age of Naota and Haruko, who's an adult. We don't know exactly how old, but...
I mean, he could end up with none of them.
Not to be the
And
name
I'll be
of
okay with it
Vespa
too.
Lady.
No, Haruko is Vespa Lady.
Okay,
Naoto's the main character.
Alright. Haruko also continues to exist.
Yeah. Did you notice that she fixed her bike with the Gundam model?
Yes.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Why? Although I don't really question the logic of this film.
I noticed that, yes.
I assume that's going to be important
There's a
later.
lot of Gundam in this. Why?
Well, there's a lot of references to, robot things. And, also, did you notice the reference to Evangelion?
Yes.
There was a joke in there that I'm not sure either of you got. Yeah, at the part where his dad was talking about, what does it mean to have a robot in your house? And then Haruko said, what's he going on about? And Naota said, he wrote a whole book on the deep mysteries of Eva, which is a show about giant robots. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what that was referenced to?
No.
Neon Genesis Evangelion, which is another show. It is a show that people actually write really long, analyses of, and it was also made by Gainax.
Oh.
That's interesting.
Oh, I thought you meant where the robot ate him up and it seemingly became way stronger because he controlled it.
No, piloting robots is that's not a reference to anything specific. That's
I felt very Evangelion-ish.
you haven't even seen Evangelion.
That's true, but I've seen a lot of clips from it. That's enough for me.
There were some parts there were cuts actually that it wasn't entirely in chronological order. The thing she said at the beginning, she said, "This happened today," but then we saw that happen. And then we heard about the thing burning down, and then later we saw her actually doing her thing. It was cut in such a way that I'm not sure whether 3 things burned down or 4 things. And one of them might have been something burning down a second time. One of them definitely was. When it exploded at the end, that was the one she had already burned down earlier. But
Yeah. What was that thing that was burning in the beginning, very beginning opening thing?
that could have also been I forget what building was it. It was
Was it
a
school?
shop.
School? Yeah.
No, the school was a long time ago. The one now, I'm not sure. It was something small that UFOs wouldn't care about.
Well, I'm definitely still interested in the series, that's for sure. A lot of the time, once you're into a series, you kind of want to finish it, but there can be those make or break moments of okay, I'm done with the series, but definitely none of those have come up.
Yeah, this isn't a series that's I must finish it now, or I just want to never watch it again. It's more I'd like to continue watching
I feel like
if I
I'm being
can.
taken on a ride,
Yeah.
and it's not one I want to get off of yet.
That's a good way to describe it, I think.
Then the next episode is a stun narration. Love story, eh?
I don't know why you think she's a tsundere. Not really.
I'm gonna be searching for the actual cat sound.
Well, I'm not saying she's a sinner. It's just like typical crush but never get.
I wouldn't say that, but you haven't seen the show yet, so.
Yeah.
Oh, we can watch the next episode.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I'm just watching this out of pure speculation. Anyway.
You're watching it because I'm showing it to you.
Yes,
You're
I
gonna
know.
like it.
You have no choice.
Do I ever? Well, hey, you're the one to talk because you're on the same boat here.
I can close my eyes anytime I want. My eyes are open.
Okay, well, next episode.
Oh, bye.